Hello viewers, my name is Lucas Owino and I welcome you to my YouTube channel. I'm passionate about life coaching and mentorship, and today I want to talk about personality traits and how they affect relationships and marriages. In Psalms 139 verse 14, God tells us that we are fearfully and wonderfully made by Him. And because our God is very passionate about diversity, He has created us with 4 distinct personality traits that distinguish every human being on the surface of this earth. These traits determine who you are and why you react the way you do. Now, these 4 traits are categorized in 2 main groups. The first one is extroverts. Extroverts are people who are naturally loud and outspoken. And then we have the introverts, who are people who are naturally quiet and withdrawn. Now, under the extroverts, we have the sanguine and the cholerics. The sanguines are people who are naturally talkative, cheerful, and lively. And the cholerics are those people who are naturally persuasive, confident, and bold. Well, when we come to the side of the introverts, we said we have the melancholics and the phlegmatics. Now, the melancholics are those who are quiet, they are withdrawn, and sometimes they tend to be moody. While the phlegmatics are people who are very friendly, but they tend to be indecisive and very slow and hesitant in doing things. Now, when you look at the initial stages in a relationship or marriage, these personality traits tend to attract people to one another. Let us take, for example, that a melancholic husband who is withdrawn and quiet naturally wants to meet a partner. Definitely, he will tend to be more attracted to a lady who is sanguine. Why? Because a sanguine tends to be talkative and cheerful. And so, the phlegmatic will get to be more entertained by the sanguine. And likewise, when we take, for example, that we have a phlegmatic lady, this phlegmatic lady will most likely be attracted to a choleric husband. Why? Because the phlegmatics are by nature slow, indecisive, and hesitant. But on the contrary, the cholerics are bold, confident, and outgoing. So they will pair up so easily. But now, later in a relationship or in a marriage, these traits that tended to bring these 2 individuals together sometimes appear to be the source of conflict. Why? Because when they have become familiar with one another, these things tend to be the point of departure. For example, when we take our first example, when a melancholic man is married to a sanguine lady, the melancholic, being so quiet and withdrawn, will tend to see that the sanguine wife is self-centered and boastful because they tend to speak too much and leave no room for the other partner also to contribute. Likewise, a phlegmatic wife would tend to think that a choleric husband seems to be so proud and controlling because they tend to want to be followed all the time because they believe that they are the people who know the way. Now, this is the more reason why in a relationship or in a marriage, the 2 partners need to get to understand each other's strengths and weaknesses so that they can create synergy between them, in that the strengths they have can well work for their relationship and their marriage, and that they can also learn to be tolerant to each other's weaknesses so that they can come to a middle ground whereby they live a conflict-free relationship. So my viewers, that is what I wanted to share with you today. I ask you to subscribe to this channel for more talks that we'll have, including about teenage and youth transitions, marriage and relationships, and even singles and how to move along with them in the society. Thank you, and may God bless you.